Picture this, you're driving down the street and a person runs in front of your car. Luckily, you stop in time, but they still jump on the hood of your car. That's an insurance fraud, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 insurance frauds. Number 5. At our number 5 spot, we have a big time insurance scam fail that took place in Taiwan. In this clip posted by a 2,000 subscriber channel, we see a POV of the filmer riding what appears to be a motorcycle. He is driving down the street in a seemingly very touristy area of Taiwan, but as he is rounding a corner, a mysterious man pops out of nowhere, intentionally jumping in front of the vehicle the filmer is driving. The driver isn't even going very fast, so he's lucky to not have hit this man hard. But from this clip, you can tell that if the driver were going a bit faster, the man who jumped in front of the car would have actually been hurt. However, the man who is hit immediately falls to the ground, attempting to fabricate an accident. I don't understand why the scammer didn't just move on to the next car, as he honestly could have faked an accident if the driver were going a bit faster. This is such a fail, as the camera footage catches this man obviously trying to fake an accident. We can easily tell this wasn't real at all. Number 4. Up next, we have another very stupid insurance fraud committed by a man who was in New Jersey. In this clip, CCTV footage catches the man purposely throwing ice on the ground of an empty cafeteria at his office in an attempt to recreate a slippery floor. He then proceeds to slip on the ice and fall on his back. The clip, which was posted on Facebook, took over the internet as people were wondering what in the world this man was thinking. After the fake fall, this man was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. He was quickly arrested after the footage showed his completely fake fall on camera. He has since then been held in the cell and has yet to come out. It's crazy because one dumb decision like this can lead to huge consequences. To be honest, I feel like this guy deserves to be behind bars for a very long time. I mean, it's one thing to fake an accident, but the fact that he had to call an ambulance for an insurance scam is insane. What if there was someone in actual danger who needed the ambulance? If it weren't for this man, the ambulance would be on their way to a real emergency. Number 3. This one is hard to take seriously, as you guys are not going to believe how dumb this insurance scam was. In a video uploaded to YouTube, a woman in China is seen sitting on the ground in dire pain after being hit by a car. Well, this isn't really the car you're expecting. The car this lady was hit by was a tiny toy car that can fit a baby in. You know, one of those cars you had as a kid, made out of plastic, goes maybe about 2 miles per hour. Well, this lady tried to fool people in an attempt to scam insurance out of the driver's family. We cannot tell if this clip is even real because it is just so unbelievable. Like, how do you even fake an injury after being hit by a plastic car that can barely even move? Number 2. Next up, we have a clip that was recorded in Russia where a driver is recording their POV while driving down the street. As a driver approaches an intersection, they come to a complete stop to let the other cars go. However, instead of waiting for the driver to keep driving and actually make it look real, a lady comes out of nowhere and throws herself into the car. It looks so fake, and the insurance fraud was all caught on camera. After being hit by the car, the lady is dragged out by 2 men who appear to be in on the act. After wasting the driver's time by setting up a team of men to drag the scammer out, the driver just moves on. It's honestly cringy to watch, as you can tell how staged and fake the video is. I mean, if you were to fake being hit by a car, you need to actually wait for the car to be moving more than 3 miles per hour. Well, no one was fooled here because it was all caught on camera and the lady didn't even attempt to make it look real. The fact that she had other people in on the stunt is ridiculous as well. Like, how much do you actually pay them? And finally, number 1. Last but not least, we have one more epic fail of an insurance fraud to show you. In this clip, which was posted live leak, we see a driver pulling out of his driveway whilst showing a POV of what is going on. He pulls out of the driveway very easily, and as he is driving off, a man seems to get out of his car in the middle of the road. Now, this appears to be where the insurance fraud takes place, but surprisingly it isn't. This was a setup in order to distract the driver in an attempt to get the driver to hit the other man. As the driver turns the corner to the next street, a man is walking out in the middle of the road, and the driver has to make a quick stop after almost hitting the man. But instead of brushing it off and continuing to walk, the man jumps on the hood of the car and falls backwards. He grabs his leg and screams in pain as if he were hit by the driver. However, as the camera footage clearly shows, the man was not hit in the slightest. I'm not sure if this scam was meant to be how it went, or if the scammer decided on the spot he was going to fake the injury. I mean, he was just strolling down the street, and it could have been a way bigger incident if the driver hadn't stopped. This is definitely one of the biggest insurance fraud fails we have ever seen. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.